And for more on this, let's bring in ABC News contributor and former FBI agent Brad Garrett and ABC's Alex Presha in Washington. Brad, the suspect is due in court today. How is that expected to play out?
Being held for no bond or an unbelievably high bond, because there's really no reason to let him out. Is he a danger to the community? Of course he is. So his lawyer, I assume, will enter a not guilty plea, and he'll go back to jail. My guess is that hearing will be, only a few minutes.
Alex, Vice President Kamala Harris visited the scene of the shooting last night, and she called on lawmakers to ban assault weapons, saying that weapons of war should not be on American streets. What more can be done here?
Well, Diane, we heard that passionate plea from the vice president, but frankly, there isn't enough momentum in Congress and on Capitol Hill to get that ban done, right? I mean, we heard even with the bipartisan gun legislation that just became law, that was something that Democrats had been hoping for. It was a non-starter for Republicans, and of course, you need bipartisan support, that 60-vote threshold in the Senate to pass any such legislation, and even not just like an assault weapons ban, but even raising the age requirement from assault weapons from 18 to 21 federally was something that there wasn't enough momentum on.
Now, Brad, in Richmond, Virginia, police made arrests after receiving a tip about a planned 4th of July attack. They say that plot was thwarted as a result. So should the same thing have happened in Highland Park? We're hearing now about the suspect's social media posts. One even included the route of this parade. So were there warning signs missed here?
Well, maybe. Just because you have the route of a parade, it's not against the law to have that. You'd have to link that, Diane, to some statement that he's made online or to an individual that he's actually going to the parade to harm people. There is no doubt this is a troubled person who is mega violent and stoked his own violence just based on what I've seen on social media. But that's the real dilemma with people like him. Dark thoughts, violent imagery, but trying to stop them if you don't have any other information becomes really difficult. And law enforcement, in reality, doesn't have the manpower to keep track of people like this kid, because obviously a vast majority of them never commit a mass shooting.
Now, we've also learned, though, that the suspect apparently attempted suicide in 2019. Later that year, a family member called police saying he was threatening to kill everyone. So how does he then go on to pass 4 background checks?
Because there's no convictions there. Keep in mind databases, and, Illinois is one of a handful of states that actually have their own state background check, which tend to be more inclusive than what the feds do, and because they have access to more state databases. But there was no arrest. Apparently knives, etc., were seized by the police. He was referred to the mental health folks. But this is the area that some would describe as a slippery slope of what do you put into a database and what do you not that can infringe on people's rights. But I hear what you're saying. It's just really difficult to probably figure out a way, based on what we know, that he could have been stopped short of somebody tipping the police off, like in Richmond, Virginia.
Now, Alex, President Biden just signed this new bipartisan gun bill into law. Would anything in that bill have helped to prevent this attack?
The short answer, Diane, is that there is no indication that anything in this particular bill would have helped that attack. Again, it incentivized red flag laws for states. It enhanced background checks. But as Brad pointed out, this person, Bobby Crimo, managed to pass 4 background checks. There is nothing that says that this law that just went in would have prevented him from getting a firearm.
All right, Brad Garrett, Alex Presha, thank you both.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.